Forever be glorified your name, Yahweh Elohim, the Most High, the mighty I am, the one and only of Yasharalah, and to our Mashiach, our Lord Yahweh Shai, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit. Salutations to all Israel, including the Israelite foreigners. All right, family, I guess, the Spirit, has a sense of urgency for, it's driven by the Spirit for me to present to you guys, and get edified together on the book of Hosea, let's get edified. The word of the Most High came to Hosea the son of Beri in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Asa, and Hezekiah, kings of Judea, in the days of Jeroboam the son of Joash, king of Israel. Yeah, Jeroboam was a wicked-ass northern king, man, full of idolatry. The family of Hosea. When the Most High began to speak by Hosea, the Lord said to Hosea, "Go take yourself a wife of harlotry and children of harlotry, for the land had committed great harlotry by departing from the Most High." So he went and took Gomer, the daughter of Sibia, and she conceived and bore him a son. Then the Most High said to him, "Call his name Jezreel, for in a little while I will avenge the bloodshed of Jezreel on the house of Jehu, and bring an end to the kingdom of the house of Yasharalah. It shall come to pass in that day that I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel." And she conceived again and bore a daughter. Then Yahweh said to him, "Call her name La Ruhama, for I will no longer have mercy on the house of Yasharalah, but I will utterly take them away. Yet I will have mercy on the house of Judah, will save them by the Most High, Yahweh Elohim, and will not save them by bow, no, by sword or battle, by horses or horsemen." Now when she had weaned La Ruhama, she conceived and bore a son. Then the Most High said, "Call his name Loami, for you are not my people, and I will not be your Elohim." All right, I'm gonna pause it right there for a minute, man. He's already this is right the prelude before the 10 northern tribes got chastised, man, because we were filled with idolatry, man. Since day one, and the only remnants of Yasharalah for a minute were just the southern kingdom, the darker brothers, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. But let's continue the restoration of Yasharalah. Yet the number of the children of Yasharalah shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured or numbered. And it shall come to pass in the place where it was said to them, "You are not my people," there it shall be said to them, "You are the sons of the living Elohim." Then the children of Judah and the children of Yasharah shall be gathered together, and appoint for themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great will be the day of Jezreel. It says to your brethren, my people, and to your sisters, mercy is shown. All right, man. So basically, it's things to come, man. 12 tribes will be united under one, under one Lord, and that be Yahweh Shai. Bring charges against my mother, bring charges, for she is not my wife, nor am I her husband. Let her put away her harlotries from her sight, and her adulteries from between her breasts, lest I strip her naked, and expose her as in the days she was born, and make her like a wilderness, and set her like a dry land, and slay her with the thirst. I will not have mercy on her children, for they are the children of harlotry, for their mother has played the harlot. She has conceived them, and has behaved shamefully. For she said, "I will go after my lovers, who give me my bread and my water, my wool and my linen, my oil and my drink." This applies in two ways. Spiritually, the Queen of Heaven, man, this virgin and all this shit, man. It's been, moon worshiping. It's been playing us since day one. Another thing is, our women, man, they lost their ways, man. They became harlots, man, money hungry, man. They're all bad. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up your way with thorns, and wall her in, so that she cannot find her path. She will chase her lovers, but not overtake them. Yes, yes, she will seek them, but not find them. Then she will say, "I will go and return to my first husband, for then it was better for me than now." For she did not know that I gave her grain, new wine and oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal. Yeah, all that sun worshiping. Therefore I will return and take away my grain in its time, and my new wine in its season, and I will take back my wool and my linen, given to cover her nakedness. Now I will uncover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and no one shall deliver her from my hand. I will also cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, her Sabbath, all her appointed feasts, and I will destroy her vine, and I will get her fig trees, in which she has said, "They are my wages that my lovers have given me." So I will make them a forest, and the beasts of the field shall eat them. I will punish her for the days of the vows to which she burned incense. She decked herself with her earrings and her jewelry, and went after her lovers, but me she forgot, says Yahweh Elohim. Yeah, man, all that Christianity, man, all that, you know, the Virgin, Mother Heaven, the Son of the world, man. All this, man, it's been plaguing us since day one, man. And the Northern Kingdom, man, to this day, man, it's idolatry, man. The center, man. All this beating, all this shit, man, is no good, man. It's only one Elohim, man, and one Mashiach, man, and the Spirit, man. So, take heed to this, man. God's mercy on his people. Therefore, behold, I will allure her, will bring her into the wilderness, and speak comfort to her, and I will give her vineyards from there, and the valley of Achor as a door of hope. She will sing there, and as in the days of her youth, as in the days when she came up from the land of Egypt, and it shall be in that day, says Yahweh Elohim, that I will call me my husband, and no longer call me my master, for I will take from her mouth the names of the Baals. Yeah, man, all this sun worshiping, man, and they shall be remembered by their names no more. Yeah, we're not gonna remember all this Jesus, the Son of the world, and all that stuff, man. And they shall be remembered by their names no more. In that day I will make a covenant for them with the beasts of the field, and with the birds of the air, and with the creeping things of the ground. Bow and sword of battle I will shatter from the earth, to make them lie down safely. I will betroth you to me forever. Yes, I will betroth you to me in righteousness and justice, in loving kindness and in mercy. I will betroth you to me in faithfulness, and you shall know that I am Yahweh Elohim, the Most High. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will answer, saying the Most High, I will answer the Shamayans, and they shall answer the earth. The earth shall answer with grain, and with new wine, and with oil, and they shall answer Jezreel. Then I will sow her for myself in the earth, and I will have mercy on her, and had not obtained mercy. Then I will say to those who were not my people, you are my people, and they shall say, you are my Elohim. Talking about, in the future, man, when we get the kingdom, man, whoever's, the righteous people, the Edomites and the Hetans, whoever survives, man, they're gonna be under us, man. They're gonna have to submit to our, to the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. Now look, Yasharalah will return to Elohim. Then the Most High said to me, go again, love a woman who is loved by a lover, and committing adultery just like the love of the Most High for the children of Yasharalah, who look to other Elohim, to other gods, and love the raisin cakes of the pagans. So I brought her for myself for 15 shekels of silver and 1.5 homers of barley. And I said to her, you shall stay with me many days. You shall not play the harlot, nor shall you have a man. So too will I be toward you. For the children of Yasharalah shall abide many days without king or priest, without sacrifice or sacred pillars, without ephod or teraphim. Afterward, the children shall return and seek the Most High, Yahweh Elohim, and David their king. They shall fear the Most High and his goodness in the latter days. Yeah, when we get restored, man, we will forget all this, nightmare, inquisition, and false doctrines and whatnot. The Most High's charge against Yasharalah. Hear the word of the Most High, you children of Yasharalah. For Yahweh brings a charge against the inhabitants of the land. There is no truth or mercy or knowledge of Elohim in the land. By swearing and lying, killing and stealing, committing adultery, they break all restraint with bloodshed upon bloodshed. Therefore the land will mourn, and everyone who dwells there will waste away with the beasts of the field and the birds of the air. Even the fish of the sea will be taken away. Now let no man contend or rebuke another, for your people are like those who contend with the priests. Therefore you shall stumble in that day. The prophet also shall stumble with you in the night, and I will destroy your mother. Yeah, the Queen of Heaven. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I also reject you from the being priests for me. Because you have forgotten the laws of Yahweh Elohim, and also forgotten your children. The more they increase, the more they sin against me. I will change the glory into shame. They eat up the sin of my people. They set their heart under iniquity, and they shall be like people, like priests. So I will punish them for their ways, and reward them for their deeds. For they shall eat, but not have enough. They shall commit harlotry, but not increase, because they have ceased to obey the Most High. Yeah, man, see how many years haven't we been under the Inquisition and been under these false doctrines, man, and what has it come to, man? We're still, in the lowest state, man, all messed up. So it goes to show, man, that no one can redeem us but the Most High, man, for Mashiach Yahushai, man. Now let's see the idolatry of Yasharalah. Harlotry, wine, and new wine enslave the heart. My people ask counsel from the wooden idol. Yeah, the cross and all that shit, man, and their staff informs them. For the spirit of harlotry has caused them to stray, and they have played the harlot against the Most High. They offer sacrifices on the mountaintops and burn incense on the hills, under oaks, poplars, and terebinths, because their shade is good. Therefore, their daughters commit harlotry, and your brides commit adultery. I will not punish your daughters when they commit harlotry, nor your brides when they commit adultery. For the men themselves go apart with harlots and offer sacrifice for a ritual harlot. Therefore, people who do not understand will be trampled. So you, Yasharalah, pay the harlot. Let not do the offense. Yeah, man, we done worse than the Southern Kingdom, man. You know, we're full of idolatry, man, and we became a mixed cake, man. Do not come up with Gilhad, nor up to Beth Aven, nor threaten no saying, Yahweh lives, for Yasharala is stubborn, like a stubborn cow. Now the Most High will let them forage like a lamb in open country. Ephraim is joined to idols, let him alone. Their drink is rebellion. They commit harlotry continually. The rulers dearly love his honor. The wind has whispered her up in the wings, and they shall be ashamed because of the sacrifices. Who is the prince of the wind, man? Another name for our adversary, Satan, man. And yeah, man, we're doing his bidding, man. All these cartels, man, all this bribery, all this fraud, governments, man, all bad for the ten northern tribes, man. Impending judgment on Yasharalah and Judah. This is chapter 5. Hear this, O priest, take heed, O house of Yasharalah. Give ear, O house of the king, for yours is the judgment, because you have been a snare to Mizpah and a near spread on Tabor. The revolters are deeply involved in slaughter. So I rebuke them all. I know Ephraim, and Yasharalah is not hidden from me. No, for now, Ephraim, you committed harlotry. Israel is defiled. They do not direct the deeds towards turning to the Most High, for the spirit of harlotry is in the midst, and they do not know how Elohim, the pride of Yasharala, testifies to his face. Therefore, Israel and Ephraim stumble in their iniquity. Judah also stumbles with them, with their flocks and herds. They shall go to seek the Most High, but they will not find him. He has withdrawn himself from them. They have dealt treacherously with the Elohim of Yahweh Elohim. They have for they have begotten pagan children. Now a new moon shall devour them and their heritage. Yeah, the queen of heaven, man, the Bethlehem. And the bowl of ram's horn in Gibeah and the trumpet in Ramah. Cry out loud at Ben Haved. Look behind you, O Benjamin. Ephraim shall be desolate in the day of rebuke. Amongst the tribes of Joshua, I made known what is sure. The prince of Judah are like those who remove a landmark. I will pour out my wrath on them like water. Ephraim is oppressed and broken in judgment, because he willingly walked by human precept. Therefore I will be to Ephraim like a moth, and to the house of Judah like a rottenness. When Ephraim saw his sickness and Judah saw his wound, then Ephraim went to Syria and was sent to King Jerob. Yet he cannot cure you nor heal you for your wounds, for I will be a lion to Ephraim, and like a lion to the house of Judah, and even I will tear them and go away. I will take them away, and no one shall rescue. I will return again to my place till the acknowledgement to till they acknowledge their offense. Then they will seek my face, and their affliction they will earnestly seek me. Yeah, like time right now, man, they will starting to awake and realize, man, that we've been wrong, man. And we've been played, man, and we've been idolizing and started sun worshiping, moon worshiping this whole time. Next chapter, how fittingly, is called to repentance. Come and let us return to Yahweh Elohim, for he has torn, but he will heal. He has stricken, but he will bind us up. After 2 days he will revive us. On the third day he will rise us up, that we may live in his sight. Let us know. Let us pursue the knowledge of Yahweh Elohim. His going and forth is established as the morning. He will come to us like the rain, like the latter and the former rain in the earth. Impotence of Israel and Judah. O Ephraim, what shall I do to you? O Judah, what shall I do to you? For your faithfulness is the morning cloud, and like the early dew it goes away. Therefore I have hewn them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and your judgments are like that light that goes forth. For I desire mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of Yahweh more than burnt offerings. But like men, they transgress the covenant. They build treacheries with me. Gilded is a city of evildoers, and defiled with blood. A band of robbers lie in wait for a man. So the company of priests murders in the way to Shechem. Surely they commit lewdness. Shechem means sun worshiping, man. I have seen horrible things in the house of Yasharalah. There is harlotry in Ephraim. Yasharalah is defiled, also Judah. A harvest is appointed for you when I return, the captives of my people. Yeah, man, he was already seeing that we had lost our ways, man, but we will be redeemed. no, soon too. When I would have healed Yasharalah, then the iniquity of Ephraim was uncovered, and the wickedness of Samaria, for they have committed fraud. A thief comes in, a band of robbers takes spoil outside. They do not consider in their hearts that I remember all their wickedness. Now their own deeds have surrounded them. They are before my face. They make a king glad with their wickedness, and prince with their lies. They are adulterers, like an oven heated by a baker. He sees stirring the fire after kneading the dough until it is leavened in the day of our king. Prince have made him sick, inflamed with wine. He stretched out his hand with scoffers. They prepare their heart like an oven, while they lie in wait. For bakers sleep all night. In the morning it burns like a flaming fire. Yeah, the rising sun, man, is all, metaphor speaking, sun worshiping, man, and have devoured the judges, and all the kings have fallen. None among them call upon me. Ephraim has mixed himself amongst the people. Ephraim is a cake unturned. Aliens have devoured his strength, but he does not know it. Yes, gray hairs are here and there on him, yet he does not know it. And the pride of Yasharalah testifies to his face, but they do not return to Yahweh Elohim, nor seek him for all this. That means that basically to this day, man, since the Inquisition, man, we're mixed in with the devil Edomites, man, and these other Hebrews. We still have, especially the older people, man, still praying to the Edomite gods, man, and sun worshiping without even knowing, and they're too ignorant and too prideful to even recognize that. That's what it said even in the great days, man. How you gonna tell old ass lady that's 70 something years old, man, is ignorant that she's been played, man? She not gonna accept it, man. So she's lost, man. Judah reliance on the nation. Ephraim also is like a silly dog without sense. They call to Egypt, they go to Assyria. Yeah, man, all this American pride, man, from all these Chicanos and all these motherfuckers, man, from Northern City, man. Fuck this place, man. You got Yasharalah, man. No, you're nothing, man. Wherever they go, I will spread my net on them. I will bring them down like birds on the air, and I will chasten them according to what the congregation has heard. Woe to them, for they have fled from me. Destruction to them, because they have transgressed against me. Though I redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me. They did not cry out to me with their heart when they waited upon their beds. They assembled together for gain and new wine. They rebelled against me, though I disciplined and strengthened their arms, yet they devised evil against me. They returned not to the Most High. They're like a treacherous bow. The prince shall fall by the sword for the curses of their tongue. They shall be their derision in the land of Egypt. Yeah, man, it's like, we go through hard times here, man, and you know what, man? He heals us, and we don't recognize that it's him, man. We think it's all these idols or all this other shit, man. And that's what we can't get that balance, man. We can't get right, man. Wake up, know the tribe, man. Drop all that fucking BS, man. The apostle of Yasharalah said something to your mouth. You shall come like an eagle against the house of Yasharalah, because they have transgressed my covenant and rebelled against my law. Yasharalah cried to me, my Elohim, we know you. Yasharalah has rejected the good. The enemy will pursue him. They said of kings, but not by me. They made prince, but I did not acknowledge them. From their silver and gold, they made idols for themselves, that they might be cut off. The captive rejected, also Mary, my anger arose against them. Pause it for a second, man. Come like an eagle against the house, man. That's America, man. The Inquisition, man. We got taken over, man. Because before the Inquisition, man, we were already filled with idolatry and misdirections, man. How long until they attain to innocence from Yasharalah is even this. The workman made it, and it is not of Elohim. But the calf of the man shall be broken to pieces. They sow the wind and reap the whirlwind. They stop at no bud, and it shall never produce a meal, and it shall do. Aliens will follow it up. Yasharalah is swallowed up. Now they are amongst the Gentiles, like a vessel in which is no pleasure, for they have gone up to Assyria, like a raw donkey along by itself. Ephraim has hired lovers. Yes, they have hired among the nations. Now I will gather them, and they shall borrow a little, because of the burden of the king increases. See, it's basically saying how we mixed in with these people, we took over, we adapted their culture, man. Because all these other nations have been stargazing, sun worshiping, moon worshiping, and all kind of garbage from day one, man. Except for us, who were the exception, man. Yasharalah, when Yahweh with the strength. Because Ephraim has made many altars for sin, they have become for him altars for sin. I have written for him the great things of my law, but they will consider a strange thing. For the sacrifice of my offerings, they sacrifice flesh and ate it. But the Most High does not accept them. Now he will remember the iniquity and punish their sins. They shall return to Egypt. What did I just say? The Inquisition, man. It's like you want to follow in these people's ways, then you're gonna be under them. Yasharalah has begun his maker and has built temples. Judah also has multiplied fortified cities. But I will send fire upon his cities and it shall devour this palace. Okay, see? Most high, man. Don't play, man. Judgment on Yasharalah's sin. Do not rejoice, O house of Israel, you and with joy like other people, for you have played the harlot against your Elohim. You have made love for hire in every treasure floor. The threshing floor and the winespread shall not feed them, and the new wine shall fail in her. They shall not dwell in the land of Elohim, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt and shall eat unclean things in Assyria. They shall not offer wine offering to the Most High, nor shall their sacrifices be pleasing to him. It shall be like the bread of mourners to them. All who eat it shall be defiled, for the bread shall be for their own life. It shall not come into the house of the Most High. It will. What will you do in the appointed day, in the day of the feast of the Most High? Yeah, basically, he don't hear our prayers, man. When you're a Christian, Catholic, and all that, man. Only good and evil happens to you, man. But you're not saved, you're not upright, man, and you can't get it right, man. For indeed they are gone because of the destruction. Egypt shall gather them up. Memphis shall bury them. Needles shall possess the valleys of silver. Thorns shall be in the tents. The day of punishment has come. The days of recompense have come. Yasharalah knows the prophet is a fool. A spiritual man is insane because of the greatness of the iniquity and the great enemy. Yeah, man, all these preachers, prophets, all these preachers, all these pastors, man, priests, man, all this anything that has to do with, white Jesus, man, it's false doctrines, man. They don't avail nothing, man. And see, children see through that, and the only option is to be, a coon or to be wicked, man. And both of them have knowledge of good and evil, man. Lost their ways completely, man. The watchmen of Ephraim are with my Elohim, but the prophet is his father, snared on all his ways. Enmity in the house of Yahweh, they are deeply corrupted, as in the days of Gibeah. He will remember their iniquity. He will punish their sins. I have found Yasharalah like grapes in the wilderness. I saw your fathers as the first fruit of a fig tree in its first season, but they went to Baal Peor and separated themselves to that shame, and they became an abomination, like the things they love. I'm gonna hold it there for a minute. Yeah, man, Baal, sun worshiping. That's why, like, you have all these pastors, these preachers, man, that are people, they follow them knowing that they're fucking bullshit, they take tithes. But like the watchmen, like, us, man, like, the common man, and, the Most High waking up, they see us as blasphemous, man, and insane fools and have no respect for us, man, because they're blind, man. They're part of the two-third fools that got to go, man. As for Ephraim, the glory shall fly away like a bird. No birth, no pregnancy, and no conception. Though they bring up the children, yet I will bereave them to the last man. Yes, woe to them when I depart from them. Just as I saw Ephraim like Tyre, planted in a pleasant place. Yeah, he saw Ephraim like Tyre. That means that he saw, like how we all mixed in with Tyre is, Tarshish, man, fucking Spain. We're mixed with them filthy ass motherfuckers, man. So he sees us equal, man. We even follow their religion, man. Jesus, man, that's white, man. Son of Scrooge, man. Edomite, man. So Ephraim will bring out his children to the murderer. Yes, see? Born are kids of fire, man. False doctrines. Give him, O Yahweh, that you will. What will you give? Give them a misgiving, a womb, and dry bread. All their wickedness is in Gilham. For there I hated them because of the evil of their deeds. I will drive them from my house. I will love them no more. All the prince are rebellious. Ephraim is stricken. The root is dried up. They shall bear no fruit. Yes, they bear children. I will kill the darlings of the womb. My Elohim will cast them away because they did not obey him, and they shall wander amongst the nations. Yeah, man, that's when all kind of calamities happen to the northern tribes, man. Even abortions, everything, man. Like, man, we just lost the ways, man. We an abomination towards the Most High, man. Israel sin in captivity. Yasharalah emptied his vine. He brings forth fruit for himself, according to the multitude of his fruit. He has increased the altars according to the bounty of the land. They have embellished his sacred pillars. The heart is divided. Now they are held guilty. He will break down their altars and he will ruin their sacred pillars. For they say, we have no king because we did not fear Yahweh Elohim. As for a king, what will he do for us? They have spoken words, swearing falsely, making a covenant. This judgment springs up like a hemlock in the field. The inhabitants of man fear because of the calf of Beth Aban, for its people mourn for it, and its priests shriek for it. because it is glory as departed from it. The idol also shall be carried to Assyria as a present for King Jareb. Ephraim shall receive shame, and Yasharalah shall be ashamed of his own counsel. As for Samaria, her king is cut off like a twig on the water. Also, high places of Avon, the stain of Yasharalah shall be destroyed. The thorn and thistle shall grow on the altar. They shall say to the mountain, cover us, to the hills, fall on us. O Yasharalah, you have sinned from the day of Gibeah. There they stood the battle of Gibeah against the children of iniquity, did not overtake them when it was my desire. I will chasten them. People shall be gathered against them when I find them for their true transgression. Ephraim is a trained heifer. It loves to thresh grain, but they harden her fair neck. I will make Ephraim pull a plow, Judah shall plow, Jacob shall break his clod. Sow for yourself righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your follow ground, for it is time to seek Yahweh Elohim till he comes and rains righteousness on you. You have sowed wickedness, you have reaped iniquity, you have eaten the fruit of life, because you trusted in your own ways, in the multitude of your mighty men. Therefore, tumult shall arise among the people, and all your fortresses shall be plundered. And shall men plunder best arrow in the day of battle, a mother dashed in pieces upon her children. Thus it shall be done to you, O Bethel, because of your great wickedness. And Don, the king of Israel, shall be cut off utterly. Yeah, that's when we got chastised until now, man. We're pretty much, on the man, we're on the slavery too badly, man. And if you hear shit that, yeah, man, we still be striking and beefing, man. That's why you have all these civil wars in Latin America, man. Because there's a portion of us, man, that still feels the most high, man. But the other two-thirds are fake coons, man. Sellouts, man. Disgraceful. Y'all gonna be killed, man. And I said, chapter 11, Yasharalah was a child, I loved him, and out of Egypt I called him my son. And as they called them, so they went from them. They sacrificed to the Baals and burnt incense to carved images. I said, some worshiping moon, mother of heaven, idolatry, and taught Ephraim to walk, taking them by their arms. But they did not know that I healed them and drew them with genetic code, gentle cords, with a band of love, and I was to them as those who take the yoke with the neck. I stood and fed them. He shall not return to the land of Egypt, but Assyria shall be his king, because they refuse to repent, and the sword shall slash in their cities, devour its district, and consume them because of their own counsel. My people are bent on backsliding from me, though they call to the Most High, none I all exalt him. How can I give you up, Ephraim? How can I hand you over, Israel? How can I make you like Admah? How can I set you like Zeboim? My heart churns within me, my sympathy is stirred. I will not execute the fierceness of my anger. I will not again destroy Ephraim, for I am Yahweh Elohim, and not a man, the Most High in your midst, and I will not come with terror. And he shall walk after the Most High, he will roar like a lion when he roars. Then his sons shall come trembling from the west, and shall come trembling like a bird from Egypt, like a dove from the land of Syria, and I will let them dwell in their house, says Yahweh Elohim. Basically saying that, you know what, we still don't turn back to him, man. And yeah, man, there's a lot of bloodshed, man. Like I said, if it ain't, like drug trade or gangs or civil wars, man, there's a lot of drug trade, man, in Northern Kingdom, man. Because we completely sold out, man. Completely, man. Idiots, man. A portion of us are waking up, man. Glorify be your name, Abba. Yahweh's charges him Ephraim. Ephraim has encircled me with lies in the house of Yasharalah. See, but Judah still walks with Yahweh, even with the Holy One who is faithful. Ephraim feeds on the wind. Yeah, my son pursues the east wind. Yeah, man, who rises in the east, man, that piece of shit, Baal, fucking garbage. And they increase life and desolate, and they also make covenant with the Syrians, and oil is carried to Egypt. Yahweh also brings a charge against Judah and will punish Jacob according to his ways. According to his deeds, he will compensate him. He took his brother by the heel in the womb, and in his strength he struggled with the Most High. Yes, he struggled with the angel and prevailed. He wept and sought favor from him, and he found it in Bethel, and there he spoke to us. That is Yahweh Elohim. The Most High is memorable name. For you, by the help of your Elohim, return, observe mercy and justice, and wait on your Elohim continuously. The cunning Canaanite, deceitful scales are in his hand. He loves to oppress. And Ephraim said, surely I have become rich. I have found wealth for myself. In all my labors they shall find in me no iniquity that is sin. But I, Yahweh Elohim, ever since the land of Egypt, I will again make you dwell in tents as in the days of appointed feast. And I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions. I have given symbols to witness for the prophets. To Gilead as idols, surely they are vanity, so they are sacrificed both in killing. Indeed, the idols shall be heaped in fur of the field. Basically, yeah, like the the half, the mixed cakes, man. The families that run most of Latin American countries, man. They suppress their own people, Now Jacob fled to the country of Syria. Yasharalah served for his spouse, and for a wife he tended sheep. And by a prophet, the Most High brought out Yasharalah out of Egypt, and by the prophet he served. Ethan provoked him to anger more bitterly. Therefore, the Most High will leave the guilt of his bloodshed upon him, and return his reproach upon him. Okay, pretty much, man, we completely lost, man. Relentless judgment on Israel. When Esau spoke trembling, he exalted himself in Yasharalah, but he offended to Baal worship who died, and now they sin more and more. Yeah, man, like I said, man, Christianity, Catholicism, and that's sun worshiping, man, no matter how you break it down. And have made for themselves molded images, idols of silver according to his skill. All of it is the work of craftsmen. They say to themselves, let me be sacrificed kissed of calves. Therefore they shall be like the morning cloud and like the early dew that passes away, like the shaft floor of the threshold floor, and like the smoke from a chimney. Yes, I am Yahweh your Elohim, ever since the land of Egypt, and you shall know no other God but me, for there is no Savior beside me. Yeah, no one could deliver us but the most High, man. I knew you in the wilderness, in the land of great drought, when they had pastures, they were filled. They were filled, and their hearts were exalted. Therefore they forgot me. So will be to them like a lion, like a leopard. By the road I will lurk, and I will meet them like a bear deprived of a cub, and I will tear open the rib cage, and they will devour them like a lion. The wild beast shall tear them up. O Yasharalah, you are destroyed, but your help is from me. I will be your king. Where is another that may save you in all your cities, and judges to whom you said, give me a king and prince? I gave you a king in my anger, and took him away in my wrath. The iniquity that Ephraim is put up, and his sin is stored up. The sorrow of a woman in childbirth shall come upon him. He is an unwise son, for he should not stay long where children are born. I will ransom them from the power of the grave. I will redeem them from death. O death, I will be your place. O grave, I will be your destruction. Pity is hidden from my eyes. So he is fruitful amongst his brethren, and east wind shall come, and the wind of the Most High shall come up from the wilderness. Then his spring shall become dry, and his fountains shall dried up. He shall plunder the treasure of every desirable price. So Mary is held guilty, for she hath rebelled against Yahweh, for they shall fall by the sword. The infant shall be dashed at the root, and the woman taken to the open. Like I said, lost cause, man, Bow worshiping. Now, the final chapter, restoration. O Yasharalah, return to Yahweh Elohim, for you have stumbled because of your iniquity. Take words with you and return to the Most High. Says to him, take away our iniquity, receive us graciously, for we will offer sacrifice our lips. Assyria should not save us. We will not ride on horses, nor shall we say any more to the work of our hands, you are Elohim, for in you, the fatherless, by mercy, I will heal the backsliding, I will love them freely, for my anger has returned away from him, and he will be like the dew of Yasharalah. He shall grow like the lily, and lengthen his roots like Lebanon. His branches shall spread, his beauty shall be like an olive tree, his fragrance like Lebanon. Those who dwell under the shadow shall return, they shall be revived like grain and grow like the vine. Their scent shall be in the wine of Lebanon. Ephraim shall say, what have I to do with idols anymore? I have heard and observed him. I am like a green cypress tree, your fruit is found in me. Who is wise, let him understand these things. Who is prudent, let him know them. For the ways of Yahweh